Anyway, yeah, where's my thing? All right. Orientation. Okay. Is no. No. How do I change the orientation? Okay. Uh, Chat filters. Let's go to all messages. Right. Here we go to share. What's this button do? Start a poll? No. Anyway, we're live. I don't know for how long. And yeah. Oh, this is stupid. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. Okay. Well. Uh, I got this. I got this. I know what to do. All right. Just bear with me for a minute, folks. Just bear with me. Can you hear the boom booms? Yeah, I guess. Well, that doesn't work. Ah, that's right. It works this way. And then it goes like this. Right? Oh, yes, like this. Ha! Oh, I'm seeing people. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're up. Oh, really? Reconnecting, huh? Okay. There we go. Now you're on a tripod. Now you're cha-cha, blackbird. Step outside here for a minute. Yeah, this fucking thing, man. So, well, you got the. Oh no, that's not right. Oh, stop that. Yeah, this thing. It's. Shut off. Nothing else on here. Close that. Yeah, there you go. Fuck this thing. Anyway, this thing, this tablet, it's terrible for lives. I don't know what the hell. Terrible platform. And so here's the deal, folks. I have 27% power. I thought I tried something new with the tablet. It did some downloading and all this, and it took me to a weird place in YouTube live streaming. Weird place. What's up, meat puppet? Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Oh, we got dogs barking. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Set this up. Boom. Here we go. Yes. Skull. Oh. Limey. Skull. The alien. Thank you very much. This is not bad. I'm enjoying this. Man, it's like being in a war zone. It really is. So yeah, it's a great game. You know, fireworks or gunshots. It's a mixture of both, especially tonight. Twisted tats, boom. Glad to catch your live. All right, brother. And like I said, folks, this is impromptu. Just I'm enjoying the moment with you. I hate fireworks. Absolutely hate them. Hate fireworks. I used to love fireworks. I really did. It's like one of those things that just sets me off, you know. Get a little fidgety, you know. I'm like, I get a little jerky, you know. What's it called? Fruitive. I get little fruitive movements in me. You know. Mm. And so, you know, cha-cha, because it's not real. That's why. Because it's not real. But there's a part of my mind that thinks it's real. And it's like my body thinks it's real. Even though I know it's not real. And I'm trying to tell my mind and my body it's not real. Stand down. There's still a part of me that's like, hypersensitivity, hypervigilance, I think it's called. Hypersensitivity. You know, I see everything, I hear everything. It's just like I'm going in ninja mode. You know. But I have to say, skull to hutch. I had some very nice coffee that set me right, put me on the right mindset. Still kind of hurt, but I'm having a little tasty beverage, and you know, all my life, Carol Ann, in the Marine Corps, I just went to a war. It wasn't my war. It wasn't the United States war. It was a, what did I do? Neo trap mission. So humanitarian thing. But there was a lot of this going on. This is reminiscent of 29 Palms, some other training ops and stuff that I've done. This is far away sound, so I can tell the distance from the booms and all the cracks, right? So, Tuck, what's up, Tuck? You know, so it's interesting. You know, I can start to analyze what's going on, in what distance and direction this engagement is going on. But it's not an engagement; it's just people doing a thing, right? What's up, Ace? So, yeah, it's when they get close is when I get a little antsy. Well, extremely antsy. Black Bear's gonna go blow shit up. All right, cool. Let's go. Happy Independence Day. I almost a little close. Yeah. And you know what? It's funny. They've been doing reminders. Be charming. What's up? They've been doing reminders on the radio and stuff like that. What's up, SJ? Please remember that fireworks are illegal in the city of Cleveland. Sound like anybody listened? No. Ain't nobody got time for that. What's up, Twisted? It is raining, Twisted Tats. It's just been kind of misting all day long. About the end of the day, about 5 o'clock. Metal Spawn. All right, Metal Spawn. Everybody, folks, this is Spawn of Metal, right? So stand by, see if I can. Oh man, it doesn't. Oh shit! It doesn't allow me. Metal Spawn. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Does it allow me to make you? Yes, it does. Okay, stand by. There you go, Metal Spawn. You're now blue. And folks, drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're snot. Then you can just beg somebody's blue, and they'll drop it. They'll drop the link for you. Oh snap! I see that. East Tennessee, what's going on? One of these days I'll go to an actual freaking fireworks show. Yeah. I get in the midst of it. But not right now. I even thought about blowing up, doing my own fireworks, go and get some fireworks and shoot them off. They're not illegal. They're not legal anywhere, really. But you hear this, right? And it's all the suburbs, it's all the townships. All the people were outside either blasting their guns or they're shooting off massive amounts of fireworks. It's great. It is. It's a great thing, man. It's our way of signaling our independence. We forget the actual meaning of what this day means. See, July the 2nd is actually when they made this Declaration of Independence, right? But nobody signed it yet, so it took time. Had to go through all the Congresses and all the Commonwealths and all that bullshit, right? And then finally, on 4th of July, they finally ratified and signed everything and said, boom, we are now independent. And the British were already here. The British had been here for quite some time. One could say the war started back in 1775. That's when we started to show our defiance. But July the 9th is when George Washington got his army and went to New York to face the British. So we had already been fighting the British, which was convenient for us to deliver the Declaration of Independence because they were already here. We didn't have to go across the pond to give it to them, which we did, by the way. We did deliver the Declaration of Independence. Divineful, do you believe in extraterrestrials? I have not yet met one that I know of, but I would have to say it is statistically impossible that we are alone. So there's got to be some type of extraterrestrial. Some have even, rumored and speculated that we are the extraterrestrials. I don't really believe that, but what's a Terran being? It's a what is a living thing? What is a sentient being, right? So, and does that mean just here? Hutch, dude, thank you very much, man. Because of your special coffee, I am here out on my balcony enjoying this. Actually, so thank you very much, Hutch. Yes, what's going on? Happy Independence Day. The alien moon theory is fun. Yeah, the alien moon. Yeah, it's actually hollow, right? Oh, that was close. And mind you, folks, I'm on the outskirts of Cleveland. The heart of Cleveland is a freaking war zone right now. All I see is the lights. That one's over here. All right. So all I see is the lights in the distance. Just lighting up because we do have an overcast. It is slightly raining. Everything is damp, so it's actually a perfect time to shoot off some damn fireworks, right? Nothing's going to be catching on fire and shit. What's up, Anthony? But getting back to the thing, why this Independence Day, right? So, July 9th, George Washington marched up to New York, took on the redcoats, kicked ass. The rest is history, right? But we have to remember our history, or we're doomed to repeat it. And so back in that day, and so yeah, I'm gonna segue into this as much as I can. Back in that day, it was just a bunch of ragtag farmers. You had some ruffians, you had some criminals, you had some veterans that fought with the British, that served in the British and the other surrounding, because at that time the British royal oligarchy, it was a world order. Really, they have a history, all right, of for hundreds of years just walking into a country and taking over and enslaving everyone, putting them under the king's rule, or, well, queen's rule. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? So I mean, we were we were enslaved by a bunch of you know, I don't know. Anyway, at the time it was in might, the military might of the British were immense. They did a lot of things. They quelled rebellions. They worked in sedition, but most of the time they just walked in by force and took what they wanted. And you know, when they found out that people were coming over here, you know, over to this area, they were like, oh hell no, we're gonna follow them, and you're still servants. You're still subjects of the king, and you will pay your taxes, and you'll do what you're told. And they're like, no, fuck you. And we ran away from you. We're trying to run away. We're trying to get away from the tyranny. We just wanted to be left alone. So you had, you know, thugs and vagabonds, and you also had, you know, like I said, veterans. Not a lot. A lot of people, a lot of religious folk were here, you know, because they were being persecuted too. That's the whole thing with the New World Order, right? The World Order, it is their religion, not yours. You can't practice what you want to practice. You got to go do. You got to toe the party line. So this whole communism, Marxism thing goes all the way back to tyranny, right? Just tyranny in general. Some of these kingdoms, I mean, they were nightmares, absolute nightmares to live in. I agree. Bobby, what's up? I agree indeed. And so these days like this, you know, that's when it's time to talk some seditious shit. It's a big fuck you. It's a big reminder. And so here's my point. Back in the day, it was just a bunch of people, men and women that, you know, just want to be left alone. And a lot of them were not tactical. I mean, there's no tactical back in the day. It was true grit. It was balls. It was moxie. It was, I'm going out into the wilderness. First, I'm going to leave a tyrannical regime that is hell-bent on enslaving me and not letting me escape. And I'm going to cross the Atlantic Ocean, which at that time was dangerous. You could die. People died all the time on the Atlantic Ocean, to a place that is wild country. Nothing is there but freaking Indians and the biggest land mammals that will rip your face off. Wolves, bears, I mean, you name it, snakes, weird shit that will kill you. Okay, so that tells you right there what kind of person came to America. That person. And with their family and their friends. Came to this fucking country to run away from tyranny. Just leave us alone. Look, we're dangerous motherfuckers anyway. We don't want to part of this bullshit. Leave us fucking alone. What's up, Yankee? And here we are. And this is all a mix of people. Some were just civilians. Some were just people. Like, I want to get out of here too. I want to get out of England too. I want to get out of the UK. I don't want to be part of the United Kingdom. Fuck the United Kingdom. You know, it sucks. And so anyone that comes over here and braves that to nothing, to wilderness, to carve out a living out of the wilderness, it's got to tell you something right there. So America, that the idea of America pulled from the world people that said, "Arr, arr," that just had it in them, had that primordial rage to just say, fuck you, I'm out of here. You know, we talk about the demographics of a society, of people, and there's always that 10% that say, fuck you, leave me alone, I'm going to the woods to be left alone. If you come for me, I will kill you. You know, I will die on this hill. But this hill would be made of many bodies. You know, that's kind of people that 10% that just want to be left alone. That's what America attracted back in the 1700s, 1600s. Folks were done. Folks were done with the bullshit. And here we are. 248 years later, 248 years later, our forefathers did some shit. They're like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I fucking hate that band, by the way. They're Marxist communist bastards. Anyway, but it still stands, right? It still stands. So these people, and they had various gear. Some didn't even have a gun. They had a knife or an axe. They went to war. Like, okay, fine, we're doing this. We're doing this. And you know, it's still kind of, you know, wishy-washy about who participated in this this treasonous act, you know, against the crown, this independence. I mean, Happy Treason Day. No, it's Happy Independence Day, because it wasn't a treason. A treason implies that I am doing treason against my group or organization or nation. No, these people left that fucking nation. Fuck you, I don't want to be a part of your nation. I don't want to be a part of your fucking party. I'm going to go over here and we're going to be Americans. America, by the way, the name is called America because of a map maker, Americus Vespucci, or Americo Vespucci. He actually never came to America, but he made detailed maps of the area. Yeah, so that's why we got the name America. Some Italian guy. Damn. That's right. Long live the Republic. And we created a republic. You know, we created one. You know, that's what we wanted to do. And with various degrees of gear and materials and resources and training and experience, these people stood together and did some shit. That 248 years later, we're still blowing up stuff because of them, right? Imagine now. Imagine you went back, all of us went back to 1775 with all our shit, all our gear, all our training, all our weapons, everything at our disposal, and say, let's do this shit right now. You know, with you know, uniformity. Everybody had the same guns. Everybody could, you know, take care of. Wow, everybody could switch guns and ammo readily, right? Everybody had the same kind of training. Everybody had the same kind of gear. So you had, you know, and you had reliability, right? You also had reliability. We have things that are very reliable, war tested, right? Time tested, war tested. They just had little muskets, you know, bang, you know, 2.5 minutes to or 30 seconds to load the next shot. You know what I'm saying? You're standing out in the open, or you know, we hid. Of course, that was the way we did it. You know, standing in line and shooting in a field and getting shot at. That's stupid. So yeah, imagine that. Imagine that we all went back to where, I mean, just time goes by. You know, you got all your stuff, all your gear, all your provisions, everything prepped up. Like you were prepping to go back in time. Like that's why we prepped, right? Like boom, alternate reality, back in time. Here we go. So grateful for Magpul. That's a no shit. I got a lot of Magpul shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Magpul they make some cheap good stuff, man. Oh yeah. I'm afraid to do that. What's up, Lack Gang? Lack Gang, welcome. Right, Bobby. But you know, and that was the other thing too, is everybody smoked, everybody drank, and they shot guns, and it was like, you know, let's fucking, you know, I don't give a fuck, you know. We were over here partying, having a good time, and here comes this fucking army. Fuck you. Get some. Bass in the lack. I mean, Canada too. You guys did the same thing. Mexico was already a freaking nation when we got here. Well, no, they were pretty wild. The Spanish, they took that over, right? But then it just morphed into its own little thing. At that time, Spain was already been defeated by the Great Armada, or well, no, yeah, they're already been defeated by the United Kingdom. So the UK was on top. They were the top world order at the time. Miko Wolf. Right, Miko. Right. I mean, it would have been hell. I mean, just crazy. Just one fire team would be like, y'all want to have some fun? Bing! Turn on the nods. Let's go hunting. I mean, it would have just been nuts, man. 1776 would have been over in like an hour. It would be like, whoa. Like the British just disappear, Like, what happened? Suppressor going, I mean, you name it. But I think we're definitely ready. I mean, we're more ready. So forefathers, we got this. We got this. Yeah, we're still in the same kind of boat. We're all kind of on the same page, really. Think about how many of us are there, right? That take shit seriously, like prepping and training and things of that nature. Even at certain levels and degrees, right? Yeah, and you've got your mediocre. I'm probably mediocre, right? Yeah, I could be extremely dangerous, but that's only a finite amount, right? So I'd say about mediocre. There's advanced, and there's a lot of just not experienced, right? But those people are the amazing ones. They will amaze you. You'll see the one kid that he came. You've all heard the story. The farm boy that turns into a fucking super sniper, right? The accounting, the video store clerk, that turned management. And, he was management, and he turned into a freaking commander from hell. So right. Yeah, right, Tuck. It would actually be fun. I mean, it would actually be fun. It would just be crazy. Yeah. I mean, and it would just be 5.56 and 9 mil everywhere, right? What's up, fish sticks? Welcome, happy Independence Day. So to a message to our forefathers. We got this. We made improvements. Yeah, we made improvements. We got more training. I mean, we got this. And they know this. The enemy knows this. The New World Order knows this. That's why they're using sedition. Right? Demoralize, de-escalate, crisis, normalization, or victory for them. That's the steps to subversion. Right? That's the only way that they can beat us. That's the only way, and even that's is dangerous for them. It really is. So, folks, where are we at here? Oh, I'm at 20%. Don't touch, exactly, meat puppet. Don't touch our fucking boats. Don't touch them. I'm telling you. I mean, you'll hear all the servos go. Yeah. That'd be the last thing you hear. To that boom. Yeah. So this is a reminder to all you tyrants out there, foreign and domestic. We still haven't forgotten. Our forefathers' blood still runs in our veins. We haven't forgotten. Deploy knife heads. Yeah. We haven't forgotten. And it's the scholars still can't agree on how many people participated. 1%, 3%. We're a nation of 33 million and rising. We have 18 million veterans. We we have probably 20 to 30 million private citizens that teach, that either teach or engage in the training of said military, of the veterans. So I mean, damn. Oh, and of course, our nation has more guns. 550, I think, is the guesstimation. They don't really know. There's only 330 something million of us here, and we have like literally 10 to 15 guns for each person. So, if you have spare guns, you know what I'm saying, and shit pops off, how easy would it be to go, hey neighbor, here you go, shoot that way? You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if my neighbor's in the 70s. I don't care if my neighbor has blue hair at that point. It's hey, guess what? You're American just like me. Let's go. I mean, that's basically the call, the brethren call. We talk about the brethren call. It's a Mongolian concept. I got from the WHO. They use that, and they talk about this. And that was the thing, is you're just hanging out in your nation, and then you just hear oh, and you're like, oh shit, that's the brethren call. Folks, grab your swords, grab your spears, let's go, and you run towards the brethren call, and you amass this great army, the Golden Horde, and you come after it. You just get them. Boom. F home 2C. What's going on? How you doing? So yeah, it's a crazy time. That's the possibilities, and that's just nothing. That's no organization. That's not any kind of training. That's like, hey, you. That's like Uncle Sam going, I want you, and boom, and this is it. This is kind of like the brethren call. It really is. Just blow shit up. Hot dogs and hamburgers. We miss the meaning of this holiday. We miss the meaning of it, and the message of it. And we're not the only country in the world that shoots off fireworks on a day. I mean, everybody does it. Yeah, Mexico, India. Oh my God, they blow shit up all the time. Old school China. I mean, that's where the fireworks came from. They still have, and they just blow shit up just for any fucking reason. What's your birthday? Boom, 1,000 firecrackers. Dragon dance, right? Bust out the fucking the spicy cakes. The sweet fried dumplings. I mean, everybody does it. The English. I mean, on Gunpowder Day, remember the 5th of November, right? Guy Fawkes Day. Yeah, Guy Fawkes Day. I mean, they just go off with the fireworks, bro. Just boom, 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 boom. Crazy, and that's a very very fuck you attitude. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of people that are free. The ones that say fuck you, man. We doing shit. Fucking doing that crap. Fuck you and your tyranny. Well, let's blow shit up and remind everybody that this is why we blow shit up. This is why we FSU. This is why we fuck shit up. Because freedom isn't free. I don't know if you was in a Vision Preparedness live stream. Freedom isn't free. And it's not a $1.05. It's not the price of your hot dogs and hamburgers, and it's not your taxes. It's being that person that says fuck you, and you can be it's in your soul. It's in your heart. It's in your mind. It's in your soul. It eludes from your pores of your body. It's contagious. It is. It's actually contagious. What's up, Chip? What's up with you? Can't see her. I'm gonna try to stay out here as long as I can. I've got like 20% battery power. So if this thing turns off, it's going to be like a Hutch thing, right? Where it's just like, oops. Yeah. And I don't know, that chat has not worked for me yet. Baby metal, that's right. I call her spawn of metal. Yeah, baby metal. Baby metal, baby metal. So yeah, I mean, and all these people that are here that are not from here, that wish to do us harm, let this be a warning to you as well. Because we're your neighbors, right? We know where you live. We know that you work in certain places. We know where you shop. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, we know things. We drink and we know things, right? I mean, it's a different type of. Everybody thinks, oh, look at the terrorists. They're so sneaky. You know, they sit around and they talk about who's this and who's that and who's their next target. And they hide in the shadows and they make plans. Motherfucker, welcome to Cleveland. We got basements. We got basements full of motherfuckers like that. And they've been here for centuries. About 248 centuries. They're running crime syndicates. They're, what the fuck? What you talking about? Man, fuck you and your bullshit. Yeah, they ain't gonna be no fucking worldwide jihad, man. It ain't gonna happen here. And we'll eat bacon while we kill you. Well, so far, she's doing okay. But she's staying in the house, right? She's not getting on the balcony. So there's that. I made it on the balcony, and but I Hutch, Skull, man. Yeah, I still got some, man, and I put a big old bunch of it in my coffee today, and it's been all day long on that, and I'm switching over to beer, and bacon bits make oatmeal better. Bacon bits make everything better. There's got to be real bacon, right? It can't be that freeze dried, dehydrated maltodextrin shit. So I mean, I like my head is like, boom, range card contact to the left, range approximately 800 meters, right? I'm like, oh. Small arms fire, maybe some heavy gunfire. I don't know. That in the distance, ooh, man, that's very similar to mortars. Yeah, mortars are a lot more percussion though. A lot more percussion, and the closer you get to them, a lot more movement. I had the distinct pleasure to be in the middle of the fucking, I forget what they were, but they were the big booms. We were outside, we were in Camp Lejeune near the Mount Training Facility, and we were doing night stuff. We're doing a lot of night stuff and around in the woods and shit. And unbeknownst to us, our company commander had led us into the impact zone of an artillery range. Hey, good job. And they started to explode on us, but in very close proximity. Nobody got hurt, but we had to run all our gear. Some of us dropped, and we ran with all our gear. And then we were given the order to drop our packs, and then we were ordered to drop our guns and run. So, and this was all in training, right? And I had the radio at the time too, and he, company commander, I had the radio for my platoon, and I'm with my my LT, and we had to run up to the company commander and stuff, and the company commander was getting on the horn, trying to tell artillery to cease fire, and artillery had came back and said, we did. But they're staying still in the air that's going to be coming at you for at least 2 minutes. And you're like, huh? Yeah, you just can't. They tried, and yeah, it was like it was rough. It was 10 minutes of absolute horror, running through an artillery strike. Nobody got hurt. Extremely loud, extremely bright. Ooh, battery power is going down. Cha-cha bones. I gave Charity a bone today. She loved it. She ate it in like 5 minutes. I was like, damn, girl. So, getting back to that, all right? So, can you imagine now? I mean, if you go back to your forefathers, back in 1776, 1775 even, and say, hey, and do an inventory, right? And just do an inventory and like say it's called a readiness report. Like Archibald Beresall, right? Hey, Archibald Henderson, George Washington, give me a readiness report of your unit. That means gear, that means training, that means your logistics and all that stuff. And they give you this list of, we got some bacon and beans, we got about 1,500 balls, we've got muskets, we've got 600 pounds of black powder. Huh? What? Well, we got some heavy tweed and wool clothing to keep us warm. We've got whiskey for medical. Like, huh? We got whiskey and ropes for medical. And you're like, oh man, we got to hook you up. Well, here's our list. And imagine giving them our list of today. Wow. I got you, man. I got a mobile freaking surgical unit coming. I got, you got 1,500 balls. I'm carrying that in my backpack. My buddy's got some too, and we can all trade fucking ammo. Like, it's cool. Boom, 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 boom. So don't think that you're going to run out. Yeah, we can shoot a lot more. More than 600 rounds a minute. Most people can do that. So imagine that. They could only do like 2 or 3 a minute. Come out here, Cherry. It's okay, cool. Come out here, baby. Yeah, whiskey for a toothache, right? Oh man, whiskey for, you got shot in the leg. They amputated your leg. Now we just like, hey, throw a tourniquet on it, pack the wound, pack the wound and dress it up, dress the wound so it doesn't, it's not gonna leak, and go take him to the rear, and the surgeons are working on him. They're gonna take the ball out. They're gonna tie off any arteries or veins that are bleeding, and they're just gonna start pack it full of Neosporin or something. I don't know what these doctors do, and then they're gonna suture it up, tie it up, and give him antibiotics, and he'll be all right. You don't have to cut his leg off. Oh wow, really? Yeah, he'll be fine. And he can claim full 100% disability when he gets out and get a check for the rest of his fucking life. They didn't do that shit. Imagine the veterans, George Washington's veterans. Now, George Washington himself actually hooked people up. There's the Prince. Most of the people that retired and served honorably under George Washington were set for life. They were, if they were part of his commanding officers and stuff like that, they got retirement for life. Basically they got land, they got a horse, a bunch of gold, and then everybody else, like your foot soldier, they were given like free everything, right? You ever want a meal, just come by the house. What? Really? Yeah. Or the estates, right? It was just kind of like, or here's my card. Go get you a beer, for the rest of your life. Yeah. Wow. DJ, what's going on? Happy Independence Day, Skull. And these people were these first our first veterans. They were encouraged to go be farmers, be landowners, right? And they were coming back from the lines, and people were just like, "Hey, would you like 20 acres? It's right there. I'll give you a cow." Yeah, okay. There you go, right? You know, a lot of them did that, man. A lot of them started families and shit, and they were revered too. I mean, they went back home and became heroes for their family, for their village, right? You know, and yeah, there was some that just said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to be in the bar for the rest of my life." And once again, like I said, you know, we had criminals and vagabonds, everybody, you know, so they went back to the life of crime. We had smugglers, man. We had absolute fucking pirates that were just like, yeah, let's get them, you know. Now she's a multimillionaire, right? Oh man, don't have a cow. Definitely get a cow. Have a cow. Absolutely have a cow. I want a cow. I'd like to put a cow on my balcony. It'd be great. I wouldn't mind having cattle. And you know, we're facing this kind of war. They're coming. They have to come at us sideways. You know? Now they're coming after the food source. You know, if that doesn't like raise alarm bells on you, in you, I don't know what. I mean, you know, do you know what the substitute for meat is? It's not good, and it's horrible. It makes you sick. It kills you. Not good for you. Like fake meat shit. Eats the bugs, yeah. Eats the bugs. Woo. Eats the. You know what the substitute is from cow? They have created. They have created. Well, actually, it was created for them. A lady called Henrietta Lacks back in the 1930s. She was a young black woman, and she was working. I forget where she was. Illinois, I think. I forget, but she was working in the city, and she got a family. She had a husband. She walked to work every day, and this and that, and you know, being a woman back in those days was not fun. And imagine being a poor black woman for that. But she still managed to raise a family and persevere over that. And then she developed a tumor, and this tumor grew inside of her and ultimately killed her. But the tumor kept growing, and the doctors, of course, saved this thing, and was like, we got to study this, and it's been studied ever since the 1930s, right? This immortal tumor, this immortal clump of cancer cells. This thing is still growing, right? It will never stop. That's my point. Since the 1930s, this cancerous tumor has been growing and has never stopped. So, they figure out a bunch of crazy drugs with it throughout the years, you know, leading up to now, 2024. Now, what they do is they take a small little piece of Henrietta Lacks's immortal cancerous tumor, and they put it in a vat. Put it in a large 500-gallon vat. Okay, 500 gallons of solution. You know, it could be saline solution. It could be water. I don't know. It's got nutrients in it, or it's got electrolytes. It's kind of like saline solution. And it could be anything. You know, maybe they put beer and piss and shit in it. Maybe they put human blood. Well, the thing is, you cannot put any DNA in it, or it will replicate it. So what they do is they take that little cancerous cell of Henrietta Lacks, they put it in a vat of solution of 500 pounds, and then they add one little piece of a cow of meat. They throw it in there, and the cancerous cell, Henrietta Lacks's immortal cancer cell, attacks it and starts to replicate it. So soon after that the process, you now have 500 gallons of cow meat. It's a immortal cancerous tumor. That is the alternative to just regular old cow that grows in your backyard, that eats what grows in your backyard. And they've told us this. This is the plan. They're not hiding it. So I take that as war. I like beef. I like hamburgers. I like steak. I like ribs. I'm thawing out some ribs right now. So, happy Independence Day. Make sure your meat that you're cooking is actually cow or chicken. They also do lab grown meat too. You know that, right? Like they take an embryo of a cow. What they do is they mass produce an embryo. They do the in vitro fertilization, and then they take all the eggs out that have been fertilized, or they do it in the lab. They find it's better to do it in vitro with living cows. So they still need a living cow or two. Actually, they need a male and a female, right? And then they replicate those embryos, and then they grow those embryos in bags. And then when those bags, so the thing is never born. Yeet, yeet. Oh, there you go. Oh, I yeeted you a beer. A beer in a magazine. There you go. So what's up, Vision? Happy Independence Day, brother. So this cow grows up an embryo, and mind you, they can tweak it so it doesn't have eyes, it can't see, it doesn't have a mouth, it doesn't have an ass, it's just got tubes coming out of it. And it grows into this bag, and they feed it all this steroids and nutrients, probably other cows that they just chopped up. Who knows? Some fucking algae they grew in the lab. I don't know. Maybe from the Henrietta Lacks immortal cell. I don't know. So that's your, and then then it comes to maturity or whatever age they decide. Now years go by, right? This thing's been living in a bag, lab grown, and then they slaughter it, and they chop it up, package it, process it, sell it to you. And that's what we're eating now. That should really fucking piss you off. And it's the same people that talked about animal rights and shit. Same motherfuckers. Skull. Yeah. But we love the fake shit. McDonald's tastes great as fuck. But hey, watch a video on the pink slime. That's your hamburgers. That's your McDonald's hamburgers. That bacon's not bacon. It's bacon-ish. Yeah. It's like some kind of bad replicator has taken over the food source and now trying to take over the people. I mean, that's their total goal anyway. That was that flashlight I see. And if people can accept, now let's check this out. If people can accept transgenderism, right, which is a form of relativism, right? The whole thing is covered under relativism. Relativism being that you can be whatever, the belief that you could be whatever you want to be, and living your whole life as a fucking transgender cat pooping in a fucking litter box. I don't know, whatever. But if they can get people to accept that transgenderism is good, then they can convince people that transhumanism is even better. Because not only can you be what you want to be, but you can also live forever. You'll be an absolutely mindless slave, robot, but hey, you'll be stimulated in other ways. Your mind will be encased, and your reality will be picked for you, right? But they find it's easier to just infect the virus of relativism at a younger age. So these people grow up believing all this bullshit, which is absolutely detrimental to themselves. I mean, absolutely detrimental. Ruined. Absolute ruin of your life. The worst decision you could ever make in your life is transgenderism. So imagine them saying, you know what, fuck this world, I want to be a robot. Now, mind you, I've thought about this. It would be cool to be part robot. You know, they've already started to do this too. You know, you get the bionic man, you get the bionic hands, you get your artificial hearts. You know, but the one thing they can't fuck with is the mind. They can't replicate that somehow. They're trying with the AI, right? But the mind, it's the most powerful thing, but it's also the most palatable thing. You know, we're limited. We're limited in how we perceive things is kind of the way. We have very primitive eyes. We have a very primitive sense of smell. Our ears are primitive, right? Even our skin, our hair, our teeth, our hands, our mandibles, everything is primitive about us as far as like a species. You know, a small little monkey can kill us, is tougher than a human. Yet the thing that the human has is the mind. And instead of changing ourselves to fit our environment, we change our environment to fit ourselves. So it's perfect to inject transgenderism, transhumanism, because people that engage in that will try to change the environment around themselves, i.e., you must accept me, blah, 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 bullshit. And that in turn makes everybody else either culpable or enabling or infected with the same virus, and they in turn become the relative thing that they wish to be. That the relativism virus. I've got a titanium ankle. It's got no circuitry in it, but it's still a titanium ankle. So happy Independence Day, folks. 248 years. I am literally, let's see what the power is here. Ooh, I'm at 8%. I'm going to attempt to grab another beer and another cigarette, and I'll be right back. Enjoy the sounds of, oh, it's a very hazy, muggy kind of night as well. Wow. It's a different kind of live stream, I think. And thank you all very, very much for hanging out with me tonight. You know, happy Independence Day, brothers and sisters. We heed the brethren call. This is the brethren call. This is it. For me, this is the brethren call. And it's regardless of who you are. It's regardless of your abilities. Questionable morals, yeah, there's an issue, right? What's up, Sheena? How you doing? New York devs. I'm seeing a lot of people come in here. Man, I'm so sorry. I got 8% power, so at any point in time, this live stream will end. Be advised, this live stream will end abruptly. I'm just going to run it till it goes to the end. Camel Carl, what's going on? I've been doing pretty good. I've been on for an hour. So, and when did I start at? I started at like 27%. Vision, be the storm. That's right. The storm, the herd. I mean, imagine all those motherfuckers, man, just geared up, just fucking, rah, you know, just going through a 1775, 1776, you know, but You had a clear enemy, right? So we can take that mentality into our everyday lives. We can take that mentality into politics, that warrior mentality, you know. Invisible Day, really, DJ? How to be invisible. How to not be seen. Remember that? Monty Python's Flying Circus. Skull. Oh. So yeah, I tried to do the live on my tablet, which has like, you know, I can plug it in, I can, you know, push 100%, you know, more of a live stream. And I might try to do that, folks. So that's what I'll try to do, is I'll try to figure out the tablet and going live, because I was live for a bit, wasn't I don't know what you guys seen. But for me, it was all fucked up. It was weird. It was not user friendly. I don't know what the hell is going on there. I think I might got some settings messed up. But you know, and no, it's me and technology. It's bullshit anyway. Not a good mix. I can use it to my advantage, but no, I did not. I did not, Trent. I did not turn it sideways. And I couldn't figure out. Everything's changing, right? They keep changing shit on me. I don't know how to fucking. You know, I was used to the old system, and now they change everything. Oh, look, it's a better way. No, it's not. It's all fucking me up. You know, I would like to turn this thing sideways, but it won't allow me. Klingon Princess in the house. What's up, sister? How you doing, Skull? Happy Independence Day, Klingon Princess. How you doing? How you doing, Klingon Princess? I mean, we go way back, right? A lot of us go way back. Fucking badass. Happy Independence Day. Oh, I see darkness. This is it. Oh, this is it, folks. Happy Independence Day. Yes, I'm about to sign off, folks. Here it goes. It's happening. It's going dark. It's going dark. Fade to black. Starting to see the black lights now. Oh. Is this the death of a nation? No, it's just the death of live stream. Hey, I'm going to hang on to the bitter end. Hang on to the bitter end. But it's got to be soon, folks. It's got to be soon. And I'm not just talking about the end of this live stream. It's got to be soon. Because if it ain't... Oh, God. Yeah. It's going to be a bad day. Tomcat, what's going on? I'm just about to end this. The battery power is about to die. This phone's about to die. And this tyranny's about to die. And that's why they're scared. That's why they're scared. And they should be. Because of me and you. Be the storm, yeah, right? Be the storm. Be the storm they fear. Fear not their storm. Face 1,000 waves. 1,001, no big deal. So yes, forefathers, we got this. Not to worry, forefathers. We got this shit. We learned a lot. And we grew. Bigger and stronger. Hooga. What's up, Hooga? It's soon, folks. I know it. I know it. Everything just went very, very dark. I can barely see chat. Yeah. Fade to black. Happy Independence Day, folks. Happy Independence Day. Make sure that when you get with your folks, get your tribe, get your clan, get your family, get them now. Hooga, hell no. No, I wouldn't be a good president. Be a good king, I guess. No, I would decline Hooga. I know. Skull. Everybody get on the same page. That means everything. That means comms. That means gear. That means weapons. That means tactics. That means way of life. I mean, seriously. You know, that too. Get with your people and hang out. Talk. Talk to each other. Be there for each other. That's what we do anyway. You know, as human beings, we are much, much stronger together. We are many. They are few. We do what we want. They do what they can. Such has always been the way. This is the way. Okay? We are Mandalorians. We are everything that sci-fi has brought. We are everything that's been created. So yeah, folks. Hang in there. Happy Independence Day. Long live the Republic. So long live the Republic, you got to be a part of the Republic. KP, something about throwing pickles at me? What the fuck? Stop throwing pickles. Skull. It appears that everybody's coming in from the festivities, man. What's going on here? You guys done? Never had to work tomorrow. I do not have to work tomorrow. Good night. All keep the faith. I read that. Klingon Princess. Good seeing you, sister. Good seeing you. Yeah, folks. Perseverance. I mean, that's why we prep, right? That's why we do these things. We prep to survive. We prep to thrive. We prep to die. I mean, where are you preppers anyway? This whole nation is a nation of that kind of preparedness, perseverance. We do have a history of defiance. Just saying. Just saying. Nah. Skull. I don't know if you guys can still see me, man. I still see something going on. It's very, very dim. Very, very dim. There's a fog out tonight. It's amazing.